I want to give Carnegie Mellon credit for coming down, and their Division III school, one of the premier academic schools in the country. Coach's been there for 28 years. They do an outstanding job with their wing tee offense, and as you can see in the second half, we had a little trouble with it. And then I want to commend our players for coming out and taking care of business. Anytime you're playing a team where you're favored, you want to come out in the first quarter and deliver a knockout punch, and I thought we really did that. I don't think they had a first down in the first quarter, and we were up 28-0. And anytime you can do that and take them out of the game, then you got a chance to get other players in, guys that have worked hard all year long. And so I think we got everybody in the bench in the game today, and that was good. But this is just another stepping stone in our program. We're still undefeated at home, obviously, and then we've got to do something we haven't done yet, and we got to go on the road back-to-back weeks, which will be a challenge for us. And then the rest of our games are conference schedules in the Pioneer League, and I can guarantee all of them will be very tough teams that we'll play. Yeah, we put a little new wrinkle in that we've been running for the last couple of weeks. It was pretty much the same blocking up front, but a new wrinkle out back with our quarterback and our wide receivers and some motion and some things. So we were able to do that. We were able to do it successfully, get that on tape, and we can evaluate that. But, yeah, in a game like this, you can do some things like that because obviously you've got a lead. Well, one thing we did when we came out the second half, we left our starting offensive line in and put our backup quarterback in, Michael Haynes, and we wanted to get him in with our first offense because in practice you split the practice up and the ones will go half the snaps and then the twos will go half the snaps, and he's always with the twos. So it was good to get him in there and see him run around and make some plays with his feet and then throw the ball a couple of times. I mean, we threw a pass on the very first play and he hit J.T. Palmer on an out route, so that was big for us and big for him and his confidence. So that kind of gets us a chance to evaluate him as we go forward as well. I was happy by the way our defense went out there and handled their business in the first quarter. Now, we did give up 2 big pass plays that we've got to continue to work on. We just mistimed them. They're there, just mistimed the play. But it was big for us to shut them down early. Yeah, oh yeah, you always want to see your defense tested. And, I think our defensive line took control of the game and kind of smothered our offensive line early in the quarter, and therefore they couldn't get a whole lot going. But I thought we did a good job of lining up, seeing our assignments, and doing our assignments in the first quarter. I want to commend our defensive line. Cody Jones didn't play today. He had an ankle injury. Nick Collins was beat up with an ankle injury, and he played through it and played well. So we continue to rotate guys in there, and we're getting – our ones and twos are getting a lot of snaps this year, which is good on the defense side of the ball. Football is all about matchups, and it's how you match up. Now, right now, we're obviously matching up with run teams pretty well because we're stopping the run. We like to load the box and stop the run. And, we're going to be challenged as we go forward. I'm not sure exactly what Campbell does, but I know on down the road Jacksonville is a spread team, and they throw it all over the place. I know Mercer is a spread team, and they throw it. So we'll be challenged as we go. But today was a good matchup because we're good against the run, and that showed in the first quarter.
Well, all week we were practicing, working on the wing tee and making sure we plugged our gaps and made sure we got our assignments. But once the quarterback came out, it didn't really change our mindset. We needed to make our assignments and make sure everybody knew what they were doing and being effective as far as stopping the run.
Coach told us it was a faceless opponent. It was a faceless opponent, someone that you couldn't just look over. Coach always say, take one game at a time. You can't look past any game. And we just take every game like that as a faceless opponent. You don't know what they're going to bring, what they're going to come out in. It's just a faceless opponent. It's all about us. It depends on how we play.
Well, we knew that they were going to come out and run some cover 0, some cover 1. And as a receiver, you kind of look forward to that, especially when you practice it, all week. John and I, we got signals, If we see a man coverage outside, we're going to try to get, if the safeties drop down, we'll try to get something over the middle, fade, anything like that. So we got confidence in our ability and the passing ability. So, that was one thing that we were excited about and one thing that we had expected. So
one thing about a game with a 54-21 score is to seeing the players that don't get any of the glory get out there and get a chance to play. Like 35 Pinkerton. He got out there and got a couple runs in. He hasn't been run all season. He got some glory right there, get some yardage, and just have fun with it. Just get in the game. It's great for those guys to get in the game, and that's what we love about these types of games.
Yeah.